Hi everyone, this is Georgia with Georgia's Crafty Creations, and we're just going to do a short little video on hot foiling with embossing folders. Now I already have my TODO heated up. Now this is one thing I have not found another machine to do, is hot foiling with embossing folders. There may be a way to do it with other machines, but I have not found it so far. So what I did earlier, I went ahead and embossed a couple pieces of paper, and what I did after I embossed we open it up and then I tape the edges of it to keep it in place. And I already have my TODO heated up, so we're going to lay a piece of foil down on the hot plate. Let it settle in there. And this folder is a little bigger than this plate, so it's probably not going to do all of it, but we're going to see how much it will do. So I'm going to lay that down. And then we're also going to lay a piece of paper on top to keep the foil from getting on my upper plate. And you use your A plate for this. So we're going to put that down too. And then I'm going to hold my hands here till it warms up, because if you let it heat through, it tends, I believe, to work better. And I'm going to start with a setting of 4 on mine, and we're going to see how that does with this. Just give it a moment to heat up. It's starting to heat through. Okay. The reason I tape it onto the embossing folder is that the paper stays over right where it was embossed at and doesn't shift. And it seems a 4 is too snug on this one, so we're going to take it up to 5. Try to keep it in place there over the hot plate. 5 is still too snug. So we're going to go ahead and take it up to 6. Six is still snug. I think it's still a little too snug, but we're going to go ahead and do this one. And then we'll do the next one, maybe raise it up at 6.5, because I have 2 different folders ready. Okay, let's see how that turned out. We're going to pull that off. We're going to go ahead. Did pretty well. Now it didn't get down here where I didn't think it would because the folder wasn't. So we're going to flip it around. Put that back on the heat pad. And I'm just going to use the same piece of foil. Except we're going to put our foil down first. And then the folder over. Because I would like to get just a little more of that foil. But I think we're going to raise this up at least another half to 6.5. And it is heated through. Still snug at 6.5 too. I think we might go up even to 7 with an embossing folder. Okay, let's see how that one did. I didn't quite get it up to where I wanted, but we'll just see. Yep, it did a fairly good job on it. I still think maybe it was too snug, but I would definitely use this for a card, which I will do. But we're going to try another folder. This was a We Are Lifestyle Crafts folder. I thought it was the Memory Keepers. It's Lifestyle Crafts. This one is a Sizzix folder. Once again, we're going to put that down. And this one is kind of a frame, and I'd really like to get all of it, so we're probably going to end up doing this one twice also. So I'm going to put that down, put my sheet of paper, and I'm going to raise this up to 7, because that was still a little snug at that. And it's already heating through. So we're going to go ahead and roll over at 7. Seven still seems a little snug, but we're going to see how it does. The reason you want to keep your paper on the embossing folder is so when you roll it through to foil, it doesn't take the emboss away from it. So let's see how that one did. That one did fairly well. I got a little scratches in the middle. I'm not sure why. But I still think playing around with it, you'd be able to get it. But we want to get the rest of that frame there. So we're going to pop that back down again and go through one more time. And I'm going to take it up to 8 this time. It could be that I just have it too tight down on and it's scratching over it rather than just lightly kissing it. Now that one seems a lot better rolling. We'll just see how the foiling comes out. Okay, let's bring that one up. You know, I think that's what it is. I think I had it too tight down because that foiled a lot better than this did up here. So if it's too snug, I don't think for some reason it doesn't foil well, but if you lightly roll over it, it does better. So I hope this helps you guys out. Just keep practicing and playing with it, and I'll see you the next time. Have a good night, everybody.